Okay, the map's Land of Fire, and I'm in the Michelangelo. The dockyard ship with the funky gun layout. Yeah, and we have torpedoes. Woo! 8-kilometer torpedoes. Yeah, they hit like a truck and do 72 knots. This ship is strange. And if you're wondering why I'm in her today, quite. The reason I'm in her today is because I'm grinding cruiser missions. And I'm thinking, I haven't played her in a while. Probably because she's got her guns in the middle of the ship. There's a Santander and a Zuma, Chungmu, Fletcher, Fuertegrossa, Iowa, and a Los Andes on the other team. So plenty to worry about. But yeah, you can see from this angle, my guns are in the center. My two main gun turrets are center-based, which means we have to show quite a lot of broadside to fire them if we want to fire all of them. Which is why I generally tend to waggle the tail of this ship. I do a little waggle to get the rear guns on, and then I waggle back to get the front guns on and keep angle. It's very important in this ship to be aware of who's shooting at you and from what angles. It really is. Otherwise you're going to have a very short time in matches as you get sent back after dev strike, after dev strike, after dev strike to the port. Okay, so there are some saving graces. She's got 152mm SAP secondaries on the front and back. And down the sides, you'll notice these little turrets, and those are 90mm SAP secondaries. Okay, so she's got a lot of SAP secondary. She's not quite Napoli standards of secondary fire, but she's close. She's close. She can do a lot of good work with the secondaries. She's got the French exhaust... What, the French? Whoa. The Italian exhaust smoke. My bad. Italian exhaust smoke, and of course she's got the hydro, 5-kilometer hydro. And in combination with the torpedoes, I guess we're in YOLO country if we can line up the islands correctly. She really is a goofy ship, though, that gets you into bad habits. And why am I pushing? I really don't want to be pushing a Santander and a Fuertegrossa. That Santander was at 10 kilometers. I think this might be the quickest match I've ever played. Because I want to go back. Look where our Z46 is. I'm looking at the mini-map. Too much talking, not enough thinking going on here. Okay, I got radar by the Santander. This is going to be painful. Here he comes to punish my broadside. 6k, okay. Could have been worse. And here comes a Fuertegrossa, and he misses. Another 3k tank. So that cost me about 10k health. Ouch. That cost me about 17k health. Okay. Don't do that. I should have hung back. I shouldn't have been so keen to get the cap. I was thinking about the credits and I wasn't thinking about my map position. So very early in the game you can run into trouble. Very early. So you have to be careful. She does get heals though, which is something, I guess. And the damage potential there was 321,600, and they're still shooting at me. Of course they are. They want me dead. So we're just going to kite away angled. Notice the Alsace and the Soviet Soyuz used that as an excuse to turn around while they were all shooting me. And kite away. Very sensible too. So I literally took one for the team there. If it hadn't been me being shot at, it would have been the Soviet Soyuz and the Alsace. Our Z46 is sat in smoke. Seems to me he's trying to use his smoke hydro against their Fletcher on the minimap. And Jaeger just took out the Azuma at sea. Okay, there's a bit of a battle going on at sea between the Rupert, the Jaeger, the Tulsa, and a Los Andes and a Chungmu. Okay. Let's just stay out of trouble for now. The main guns, I don't know if I mentioned this, the main guns are 320mm. Okay. An unusual gun caliber for a cruiser, 320mm. They're SAP and they get AP. So no HE at all on this ship. Only SAP and AP. Their Iowa's sort of sat in a sniper position. The Los Andes just took out our Rupert with his secondaries. Uh-oh. So we've just got the Tulsa and the Jaeger left over at sea. We just lost the Jaeger to the Changmu. Yeah. Never engage a Changmu in a gunfight in a Jaeger. You've got 3 guns. And they're pretty inaccurate. They're like World War I deck guns, to be honest. Throwing a house brick would be more effective, to be honest, than those guns. Just throw bricks at him next time. Okay, Los Andes. Oh, Los Andes just went and we got a lag spike. Huh. I felt that. Okay, gonna fire on the Fletcher. I don't know, since the last patch, I've found the game to be somewhat laggier, inconsistent. You get these little stutters from time to time. Game's smooth as you like, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the game sort of just freezes up briefly. The lag shoots up. My ping goes up by about 5 times higher than it should be. And it's all over in a second or two. It's a micro stutter, and then the game settles down again. And this has been occurring quite regularly. What are my system specs, you ask? I'm running a 9800 X3D with a 4080, an RTX 4080 Supreme. Okay. With 16 gigabytes of VRAM. Totally overkill, to be honest, for this game. Total overkill. In fact, total overkill, period. I really don't need this system, if I'm honest. I did have the 5800 X3D, and I passed that one on to my son, and started using this one. But to be honest, I kind of miss my 5800 X3D. I didn't have this stutter issue. I've checked the chipset drivers and I've reinstalled everything. I've checked the operating system. I've run various problem-solving issues with the Ethernet and the Ethernet adapter. I've changed the settings a gazillion times. Even changed my DNS, and to no avail. I've got to assume that the problem lies squarely with Wargaming servers, to be honest, but if it's my end, well, guess I won't be doing many more of these videos, right? I can live with it, actually. I can live with the lag. It's very minor inconvenience, but it does mean you'll probably see a few more edits on my videos than usual this year, until Wargaming figure out what's going on. Okay, we've got the side of a Fotogrossa here to shoot into. And I've moved over to C because I thought the guys needed me. Z46 is going to cap C now. That was pretty disappointing. Oh, he turned out. Okay. Alright. Guess it's time to show you guys what this ship can do. I really do feel like a tourist in this dockyard ship. I wouldn't say she was the best dockyard ship by a long way. She's a good meme ship, but that's about it, really. For the memes. But I guess if you haven't got the Napoli yet, she's and you've got this one, she'll help you grind out those secondary missions quite adequately. Her secondaries are very good, so I guess there's that. 10.5 kilometer range with this build on the secondaries. 17-kilometer range on the main guns. Okay, we're just gonna angle away casually. I don't really want to charge into those battleships on my own. I've got the Aslain with me, and I've got the Z-46 with me. And it's now 3v3. Yeah, I'm being targeted by one of them. Okay. Showing too much broadside again to use the gun, so I turn in. Got a good hit on the Vertigrosser. Secondary's doing God's work. Taking fire. Santander's opened up on me. Vertigrosser's opened up on me. Has he? No, he hasn't. Not yet. Okay, we're going to fire at the Santander. Those are Vertigross secondaries. Nice hits. 8,766 damage. Gonna wiggle a bit. Try and get the guns in on target. Okay, let's see if we can finish off the Santander. I'm risking it a bit. I'm showing a lot of broadside at the moment. Well, not much. A shade. A shade. I dared show a shade. Right, we've got the Santander. Gonna slap a heel on. Angle to the Vertigrosser. Okay, just lost a gun. Vertigrosser is targeting me. Iowa has me on his target as well. So we're going to smoke away and ooh, angled, and you saw that? We just took 18k through the back. That might well have been a citadel, people. He citadeled my ass. So yeah, strange shots, strange armor profile, strange game. But we're already up to 65k damage, even if we've only got 18k health left. And because I'm in smoke, I can now afford to angle in a bit better. If I fire, I'm going to get lit because my gun detectability in smoke is 11.1 kilometers. Something to do with the funky 320mm caliber. So we can take a shot sort of nowish because I'm about to go behind this island, so I'm not risking anything by doing that. And wow, 10k damage just like that. Honestly, the guns are really, really good, but getting to use all 8 barrels is really, really dangerous. I mean, if you look at my potential damage tank so far, I mean, at battleship levels of tankage, if top right corner, you'll see 1,337,482. So, Team Red have definitely been trying to kill me. Right, I'm going to turn away. Hopefully the Iowa won't slam me too hard. Be kind. Okay, and yeah. He does me about 12k damage. That kind of hurt. But again, we showed a little too much broadside and we got punished for it, but not as hard as I was expecting. We've still got a heal left. We're back up to 16k health. 16,500 health. Okay. Iowa is pushing towards A and our Z-46, but since we got rid of the Grosser, we've got a really good chance of winning this now. This ship is so goofy. It's so weird. Honestly, if you've got one of these, just be more careful than I was in this game, okay? I've shown you guys how not to play it, right? Don't show too much broadside. Kite away wherever possible. Do waggle to use your all your guns in the middle. But time your waggles so that you don't get hit by enemy fire when you're showing a lot of broadside. And you should do fine. Here go the secondaries. Wow. Secondaries, when they hit, do quite a lot of damage. I'm quite impressed with those. All that secondary fire. Right, we're just gonna... Now he's fired, I'm gonna get both guns to bear. Now I'm gonna angle away to receive his next volley. Okay. Secondary should finish him. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So, quite a fun ship. This ship is... I don't know. I don't know. Why did I grind this ship? I had no idea. Oh yeah, for the memes. I got a Dreadnought medal as well. That's close quarters. Combat expert. Oh my goodness. Okay, well there's the breakdowns. Alright, not quite top of the team. Second from top. Z46 played well. Let's give him a compliment. Well played, my man. And you too, Fotogrossa. Well played. Right, let's have a little look at the build. It's a pretty straightforward one, this one. That is my Napoli build, so I'm using my Napoli captain on her. Okay, and here are the modules. Okay, there's my mods. Alright. Alright, well, my name's Logan Gunn, and this has been the Michelangelo. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching. Thank you. Such a goofy ship.